Good.
I think we're live. We're live.
I think we're live, sir. I think we're live.
Welcome back to another episode of Liquid Courage. It's Nick here with Cuzzo CJ.
What up? What up?
Got a special guest on today. Sparking that blunt. Give her the applause. She get the long
Yes, she does.
applause. Crybaby Cat is in the building.
Not the crybaby cat.
Crybaby Cat.
Welcome.
What's going on, Cat? How are you?
I'm doing well. How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling great. Got Henny in my system. Cuzzo got the same in his.
Yes, sir.
So, it's
Like
a good day.
Hennessy. That
There you
dog
go.
water.
There you go. You know, I had to rep your we're gonna talk about it later, but I had to rep catfishing today. You
I
know?
love it.
You love it? I like that one. I need that in red and black. I think we need to
Y'all
put
know
that
what time
over
it is.
For sure.
Most definitely. So listen, it's customary on the show. We always start with a shot. I know you sparking right now, so whenever you're ready for a shot, we're gonna do it. You gotta let me know what you're drinking tonight. So we on Henny.
I'm drinking
It's in our
tequila.
cups. It's in our cups. You got tequila?
Tequila.
Okay.
Ooh,
All right.
tequilas, boy.
That should have get you. All right.
To
Scared of
kill
those.
someone, huh? That's what it gets you to do.
I mean, sometimes. So, cheers.
Cheers,
right.
y'all.
Bad.
Yeah, applaud that. Okay. So listen, I need to know Kat's first drink ever, and I need a drunken story. I'm sure you have one. Or
I
two.
couldn't even tell you like my first drink in all honesty because I started drinking alcohol at a young age. So
How
like,
young?
I feel like if I were really think about it, it would probably be like a fucking MD 50/50. I'm not even lying.
Ooh,
Okay.
not the man dog.
You was out there with
Oof.
MG?
Oof.
Okay. So you got a drunken story?
I got lots of drunken stories.
Okay, give me a good one.
I feel like the last drunken story, I didn't expect to, step outside and go out and really have fun just drinking.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember being faded as fuck at the bar. Just
Mm-hmm.
shots after shots and mixed drinks after mixed drinks.
Mm-hmm.
And not remembering the end of the night. I feel like those are the best. You know what I'm saying?
Those are always
Going
the
to go
best.
get some tacos after the club.
Okay.
So that's that West Coast kind of shit sound like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Tacos afterwards.
Tacos right after.
Tacos
We got that
right
shit here.
after the club, dead ass.
Exactly. We got them carts here, but it don't be tacos. They be having all type of shit on the carts here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I haven't done this in a while, but I want to give a drunken story too. So, and I blame this man for it. Okay.
Oh, shit.
It's his fault. We were in Savannah, Georgia, and I don't know if you know about what's it called? River Street?
Yeah.
River Street. You can literally go in a bar, get a drink, take that drink outside, and drink while you're walking up the street. And it's just bar after bar after bar after bar, right? Never experienced no shit like that in my life. So I'm getting a drink, I'm feeling myself. I go to the next place, I get another drink. And we probably got out there at like 7 p.m. By midnight, I was so fucking drunk. I had to march back to the hotel. All I could hear in the background, march. I say that because I was so drunk I couldn't even walk. This man was motivating me by saying left, right, left, all the way back to the room, right? So I finally made it to the room. I don't know what the fuck happened that night. I woke up the next day, my wallet was gone, my phone was gone, everything.
Yeah.
Apparently I gave my phone to some girl when I was drunk, told her she can have it. And then my wallet, I don't know, I must have handed that bitch out too, because I ain't had that shit no more. So
Yo, yeah, that was great. I lost my phone that night too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
yeah.
You lost your phone that night too?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Sheesh.
So it was a good night. We
That
did a
was
little too
crazy
much.
shit, man.
Yeah.
Woo, boy.
But
That
was a
would
good
do it to you though.
Absolutely.
For sure.
So listen, I know you have a clothing line, a brand that you have out here. So how did you get started with that? Tell the people about your brand.
Awesome.
So when I had first started my clothing line, it was all honestly like one of my peoples was like, I do graphic designing. I think you should really do merch, because that's when I first started streaming and stuff. Like, people are really gonna fuck with you off your merch, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So me being a streamer under the name Catfishing, as your sweater says, I was like, I'm always all wordplay, you know? So I had to come up with like the name of my website, cookbycat.com, because I was catfishing, but not really catfishing.
Right.
And going off the two designs I have, people would have thought like my supporters thought that the Cupid heart was my emoji, but the fishing pole was the emoji being the streamer. So that's how I came with that first design of the heart inside the fishing pole.
Oh,
with my name.
Okay.
And everybody already knew whenever they see me off of stream that I'm gonna be smoking. So they knew what time it was when they see me.
Right.
You know, so that really just started it off for me. Like, I think it's pretty dope though. Like,
it is. Really
fuck with my merch. Like,
they do. I saw it and I was like, yeah, I got to get one of those. And then after I got it, you were right. It's mad comfortable.
Definitely,
so I want to get
very comfortable.
Yeah.
Even
so
without it just being a hoodie, I also have like t-shirts, tunics, hats, and beanies too. I wanted to keep it like really simple and not too much of product to give to the people to decide from. I wanted to keep it like really limited, because when you have too many decisions to make on what you want to buy, it's almost like, what do I really want? You know?
Exactly. So you said you wanted to keep it simple. How do you feel about it now? Do you want to expand? You want to do more shit with your name?
I do actually want to expand with another like design, because the more people get to know me, the more they get to know like my slang and who I am and what my clothing line and merch like represents of me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like right now, currently, my next design is probably gonna say like "To the Moon, Baby" with a rocket ship that's a blood or something.
I like that. All right. You have to check, make sure that ain't already out here. We
gonna already know. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. So you said you stream. So how long have you been streaming?
I've been streaming a little bit over like a year and a half. When I first started streaming, I started streaming on POF, and I made it to like 5.5 milli, and then off some hater shit, they deleted my account.
Not them deleting you because you was doing good.
Yes, they deleted me because I think it was like maybe guilty by association or some haters. I don't know what it was. I just logged on one day and my shit was gone.
That's crazy.
It was gone.
Damn. That's a mystery.
So I had to start all over, like from the bottom back to the top. You know what I'm saying? Like back to trying to get my supporters back and people getting to fuck with me, not even off of the same app that I came off of, but a different app as well.
Right. So you left POF and then you went to Meet Me.
So yeah, I left POF. Well, they deleted me off POF, then I went to Meet Me, and as soon as I started Meet Me, I started my tag account.
Okay. So out of the three, which platform do you like better? I know some they're tied together, but
forget about Home, which is like the POF, Meet Me, Scout, and all of that. But I really do enjoy streaming on Tag. I really do.
Okay. Word. Well, that's cool. So where are you at with your diamond count on Tag right now? You know, for the people out there.
I just fucking hit 10.1. Like
10.1?
Like,
all right.
10
milli?
Yo,
Big 10.
10 milli, y'all.
I'm drinking to that. Congratulations
Wait,
on your 10 milli. Go ahead. Don't worry. You catch me. I'm a slow sip till you get there.
Yo, not even just 10 milli, but 10.1 and some change, okay?
In the same stream?
In the same stream.
There you go. There you
Here's
go.
that.
Word.
Man, that's some real energy right there to do that.
People really fuck with you then. That's what's up.
Absolutely.
Not even just that. I feel like when you go on an app like that, people really try to base themselves off of diamonds and their popularity and, you know, stuff like that. And I just feel like some people get too caught up in that.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that I move, it was like real genuine for me.
Yeah.
So that really fills my heart.
Okay. I feel that.
To the max.
Yeah. To the max. Okay.
To the max.
10.1. I'm at 2 million.
10-1.
She killing me, bro.
Yeah, man. That's
10-1.
that's a gap.
It's
you know
a
what I
big
mean?
gap. Pause. I think I just need to
Word.
stop streaming. I think that's I'm deleting it.
You don't have to delete it.
I mean,
people are still gonna fuck with you regardless whether you have 0 diamonds or not. You know what I'm saying? You
That's
won't
true.
know who really ride for you when they really ride for you.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that. So you said you used to do some design, graphic design as well. You still do it? Go ahead, get it out.
Not technically me graphic designing. I have someone who does my graphic designing for me.
Okay.
I just bring the idea to
Right.
him,
Okay.
and he gets it going for me. And I tell him like, I don't like this. Maybe we can change that. Then that's how I go about the designs for my merch.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, Liquid Courage, we do have some merch right now. I got t-shirts, but we're working on something a little bit bigger. I don't have a designer or anybody with a creative mind yet other than me and Cuzzo, but we definitely want to start branching out and partnering with people and doing that in the future. So I may come rack your brain in a little while, see what you got.
Hey, you know I'm all good for wordplay, so let's go.
That's what's up. Yeah. Her wordplay, that's a whole nother story. I got to drink out the bottle of that. Listen, she'll say some shit and have you sitting there like, damn, she really said that.
Word.
It's an experience for real.
And
So
I don't mean to do it in like no shady way or no petty way. It's just it really just comes as real as it gets. You know what I'm saying? Like no sugarcoat, no sprinkles on top or anything like that.
So have you always been like that? Just mad blunt?
As she hits
the blunt. That was perfect timing, by the way.
That was a good one.
Give me a plus.
I
got
feel
you.
like
I got you.
I actually have been always like really blunt about things, but since I like came to an understanding of people more, it made me understand people more to make me understand myself more.
Okay.
You know, so.
Okay.
It's an interesting take. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? Understanding people so you can kind of get to understand yourself a little bit more. I like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Helps you be a little bit more introspective and all kinds of good stuff. I like that.
Definitely.
For sure.
So if you understand people, then you notice red flags right away. We talked about So we talked about that a little bit earlier. We've been rocking. We've been pumping out episodes. So I kind of always go back to the red flags. So what are red flags for you when you?
I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, it's kind of almost hard to find red flags about people because I always want to see the good in them. I don't want to see what's wrong with them or what, you know what I'm saying, what the red flag is about. I always really try to see the best in people because I want the best for myself.
Exactly.
It's hard. It's hard to spot out red flags. I mean, some people might think it's really easy, but like I really am a sucker for love. So like I see hurt. I see, you know what I'm saying? Like see people who want happiness or like try to strive for it, but don't know how to go about it.
Yeah. See, I guess I used to be a sucker that didn't really see red flags. True. Not for the reason that you say, because how you put it is actually pretty dope, but I was just blind as fuck. So I would have red flags right in front of my face and, you know, I didn't notice it at all. But I think going through those experiences, like I pin them out like fast, real quick. So
I feel like I still give people the benefit of the doubt though.
Even when you know it's there?
Even when I know it's there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do.
Because I want you to strive for the best of you, what you could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could get past that red flag if you open your eyes to it.
And that's kind of what I was about to say a little bit. Like, if it's a red flag that doesn't directly affect you, like, if a person's an asshole to somebody else, but they ain't an asshole to you, like, sometimes you can kind of overlook it and some people can't. But, you know what I mean? It's one of those type things. Like, if it really directly affects you, like, it can be a red flag. But if it's just a red flag in general where other people might not like it and your friend or your family member comes to you like, hey, yo, that person right there, I don't think you can still love them through it, but another person might see that and obviously be like, nah, I can't fuck with that.
Yeah, like why do you put up with that for?
Right. But everybody has a different toleration level. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, I feel that. All right, so you don't spot out you spot out red flags, but you try to see the best in people. I feel that. So definitely. I want you to put yourself in a situation where you're free out here in the world and somebody approaches you. What do you look for, or what are some of the necessities you need in somebody to fuck with Kat on any type of level, relationship, friendship?
Sheesh. I mean, it don't take a lot to just fuck with Kat. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I see people for who they are and not what they are. So not a lot of people could spot that of other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I keep going back to the benefit of the doubt of people. I always want to see the best, because I feel like coming from, how do I say, like, not the best and wanting the best, you know, you always want to see good in it. I got you.
Truly.
Also, gotta go back to red flags real quick. I heard one today. We heard one today. I'm never gonna let this shit go.
Yeah.
So, scenario time, okay? I need you to envision this, all right? We're out on a date and we're somewhere nice and it's fancy and the food was great. The conversation is amazing. And then at the end of the day, they come over with the bill and I pull out a Chime card to pay for it. Would that bother you? I need to know.
You gonna get your money how you get it, baby. Honestly, as long as you get your bag up, that's none of my business.
But if that's I want to make sure I'm hearing this correctly. If that's my main account, you're okay with it, right?
I mean, you gotta kind of do better, but that's how you live and play it. Then go about it.
Oh, I'm crying.
Yo, it's almost universal. I never thought about it, man. These chicks take that seriously.
That's a question I'm asking from now on, because for the record, for everybody out there, I have USAA and I have a Chime. That's my third account. Okay? But I guess I can't pull that out on a date. Thank you. Shout out to You See Me for, starting that trend.
Hey, I got a motherfucking Navy Federal and a motherfucking Bank of America, okay?
Oh, okay. So you doing it. I got one major, and then, I got the Cash App. I made my card. I made it look the way I wanted it to look.
I got a Cash App, but I still don't even have a Cash App card.
I'm crying. Oh, I got my card first day.
Gotta be able to spend.
Yeah, I got that shit looking nice. Little money signs on it, all of that. I get you too.
Not you decorating the whole Cash App card.
Facts. I'll go get it right now. I'll show you. Yeah, I did it. That shit look good when I pull it out. Black card status,
Word.
I'm crying, not the black
card. Okay. So you've been streaming for a while. How do you feel about relationships via Tagged or POF or Meet Me?
What kind of relationships are we talking about?
We talking about you my boo, I'm your boo type relationships.
Good question.
Do you feel like having a relationship on the app can be toxic? Have you been in those situations before where it was toxic or seen it?
I've seen it. Me experiencing it, not really so much. But I mean, when your significant other does join your stream, it does change the vibe of the stream.
As I would imagine, yeah.
Right. And it's not because like, oh, I'm trying to hide something or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just more so like now the people have to watch what they say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't think anything is wrong with like being a streamer and like dating a streamer or anything like that, as long as you have your relationship in check and like you weren't insecure upon your significant other being a streamer, then like that shouldn't matter to you.
Now, with that being said, is there, if you're in a relationship with a streamer, like as a streamer, do you kind of keep certain stories to yourself, or do you still feel free and comfortable to talk about any and everything while you're, streaming?
I still feel like I'm free to talk about anything and everything. It may not be like on a personal name based or current based or anything like that.
Right.
For me, I like to talk about like real life experiences and what I go through. You know what I'm saying? Because not a lot of females could come out here and talk about what they actually go through and what they actually want in a person. And more so, they try to be people pleasers. You know what I mean?
Yes. That's the wordplay. I just...
Word play.
I can't fucking stand Cat. I can't. I hate it here so much. I get you though. I hear you loud and clear.
Definitely. I bet you do.
So I guess I can speak from a personal experience, right? So I used to talk to a streamer, and that streamer, when I met her, she was flirty, like mad flirty with like everybody that came in there, right?
No.
So then when we got to talking, she was like trying to put it on like it was me, like I was the chosen one, right? I wasn't even top 10, but I was the chosen one. So I'm already like, okay, it's a little weird. Anywho, we start talking. It didn't last longer than a month. But every time I would go on her stream, you're right, her vibe changed a little bit. But not the other people in the stream. Like, they kept it going. They was like, let me take you out. I'm trying to come taste you. This, that, and the third, right?
Not the taste.
Yeah. They was literally taking trips for it type shit. Anywho, it was just a weird, like, relationship. You know what I mean? It got to the point where I just stopped going in there. Because it wasn't like the shit they was saying bothered me as much. It was the way that she was responding to it. It wasn't like she just kind of blew it off or said, she just like was engaging in the conversation.
True.
Needless to say, she FaceTimed me on accident. She was out with a dude in the story. But, that really happened in real life. Yeah, tough.
Damn.
Tough.
Damn.
Yeah. There's a womp.
Yeah, I didn't want to give it to you, man, but that was one of those situations.
That sucks.
So
I just feel like if our relationship is like secured outside of the app, anything that happens on the app shouldn't even matter, because you should be really confident on what you have. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Thanks.
If your significant other is a streamer, you should be really confident on what you have with that person versus what anybody else has to say. Because at the end of the day, those people don't know you.
Exactly. Right. So here's a tough question. Let's say you're in a relationship and your guy doesn't want you streaming at all. And you really like this relationship now. Are you going to give up streaming for him?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've came to a point in my life where, like, if something I do doesn't make you happy, then maybe you need to fix yourself, because I'm not gonna fix myself from what makes me happy. I've already been to a point in my life where, like, I couldn't do anything being in a relationship with the father of my child. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, how am I supposed to be me as a person when you're not even allowing that?
Yeah. No, I feel that. Now you say you come from a place where you couldn't do anything. Like, we ain't gonna go too deep, but this is liquid courage. So if you got the liquid in you and the courage,
she has a lot of liquid courage.
She grabbed the bottle. She grabbed the bottle. Go a little deeper.
Another shot before the question.
All right, let's go. You ready?
Cheers.
You ready?
Getting it in, boy.
I gotta give up.
I told you I could drink this whole bottle without actually feeling anything.
The moment you told me that you drink like a fish, I knew I was in trouble for this episode. I just want to throw that out there. So,
yeah. All right. About to get deep. Go ahead.
All right.
It's
So,
bad.
yeah, it's bad. So, what situation were you in life where you were stuck?
I've been in a lot of situations in life where I've been stuck.
What couldn't you do? You said you couldn't do anything. Like what? You weren't allowed to have friends. You weren't allowed to.
I feel like the insecurity comes upon itself when like I wasn't able to have like social media or like I couldn't really speak freely with my friends. You know what I'm saying? Like I just felt like I was isolated from the outside and who I really wanted to be.
I got you.
So that's why when coming from like I wasn't able to do things. That's how I felt. Like I wasn't able to really be who I was because of how that person felt.
Yeah. Did you know that about that person when you started that particular relationship, or did it grow as they started feeling you more or loving you more, I guess?
No, I felt like I was, it just became more when I started to like be with them more, you know what I'm saying? They never showed me those red flags. You know what I'm saying? Like they never showed me those red flags and stuff like that. But then once like insecurities start coming in the way, then it just took it to like a whole nother level.
Yeah. Okay. So how long did you stay?
I stayed for a long time.
Long time, even after all of that?
Even after all of that, because even at the beginning of a relationship, it was already a problem, you know? So even after me deleting it, there were still problems, but it would just be one thing after another.
I got you. So, $1 million question. Why did you stay for so long?
Love is a dangerous thing. Love is a very dangerous thing. So I felt like I really loved that person. I wanted to see the best in that person. I wanted them to strive for more. And I just felt like with no change coming to it, even after trying to speak it out loud or to be understood, it wasn't understood. So that's when it came to my point in life, like it's time to go.
I got you. It had to be a tough transition after how many years?
10 years.
Ooh.
10 years.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time.
And you know how sometimes people say like it's because you have a child with that person? It's not because you have a child with that person.
Right.
It's because you really do love that person. And that's
Fact.
just how I feel about it.
No, I agree with that 100%. I think love is a big thing. It's a tough thing for a lot of people to get to, and when you get there, it's hard to walk away from that.
For sure.
Yeah, and then if you add kids to it, I do feel like kids, that makes it even more multiplied, I guess, in a way, because then you're gonna feel that love even more. But yeah, walking away, you can walk away and have children and still be okay. But a lot of people get trapped in that. You hear that all the time, that I'm not leaving, I got kids, or I want to wait for my kids to get older, and you just you wasting your life. You know what I mean? But you see it all the time.
You are definitely wasting your life because you have kids with them.
Absolutely.
Because those kids at the end of the day won't let a person make a person change. You know
right.
Like, what's that gonna do? It's them as a person.
I got you. So I need to know, what's Kat's ideal guy? What does Kat look for in a man?
Oh my God, I feel like this question is so hard because.
Oh damn.
No, in all honesty, because like right now I'm still really getting to an understanding of people in a general sense, because I was so isolated from everyone and actually getting to know people and stuff like that off of, because my man was gonna feel some type of way, you know?
Right.
What I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Understandable.
But like for me right now, what like brings like, you know, butterflies to my heart and shit like that.
Not the butterflies.
The tingles.
I feel like it for a man to be not only a provider but also a loving man. He doesn't even have to have kids to be loving.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like he could still love his family or the kids around him and stuff like that. Like, I don't know. I think it has to do a lot with love, like, or it has how a man carries himself.
Yeah.
I can't be like, oh, he has to do this, he has to do that, he can't do this, he can't do that, because it's not about that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. So you need someone that's family driven. Like that's
definitely family driven. Yes, definitely, because I have a big ass family.
Mm-hmm.
And my family means everything to me.
Facts.
True.
Okay.
Big ass family. When you say big ass family, what you talking about? Like lots
I'm talking about like fucking cousins in the group chat saying good morning to each other every day. Family love type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Word.
We're not doing that. We got to do better.
Yeah, we do.
All right, we're gonna start a group message tomorrow.
Like I'm in my group chat with like 7, so I have 2 brothers, so 2, and then me. That's already just 3 of us, and then I have like 5 other cousins, so that's already like 8, you know, and then 2 of my aunts. That's like 10 of us in the fucking group chat, telling each other good morning to each other every day, or to share what we ate and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
No.
I feel that. Yeah. I had jerk chicken. You know, that would probably be my answer on the group chat daily.
Chicken. And I ain't gonna lie, you mentioned your aunts and stuff like that. Coming up and dating and doing whatever you were doing, even though you were in a relationship for 10 years, did you ever ask like your aunts or your mom or anything like that for any womanly advice, or did you seek that out in the streaming world, or do you feel like you give that in the streaming world? I know I asked the questions in one breath.
It worked though.
For me, I feel like it was kind of hard because like there was a point where the father of my child, he wasn't just the father of my child or something I was with. He was also, before then, my best friend. And not just my best friend, but my cousin's best friend as well. And my aunt also took care of him, like, you know, whatever her nieces or nephews. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. So, I just feel like when it comes to that,
it was hard I'm pretty sure it was hard to find, you know, somebody to kind of talk to about that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? Like, especially when everything is interconnected like that.
Yeah. Because I'm going to tell you guys the truth. He was a really good guy, you know, before then. And then things happened and they also seen him as a bad guy.
Yeah.
So it was also hard.
Yeah.
I feel you.
I feel that.
And she'll be back on in just a second. That little pop in and pop out. You know how that goes.
Well, while she's missing in action, I skipped over you. I need a drunken story from you too. It's been a while.
Oh, geez.
It's been a while.
Jeez. All right. Well, one of the drunken stories that I often kind of think back on is damn, which one do I go to? All right. I actually got drunk when I went to Mississippi. I went to Mississippi to go visit a young lady. She was a traveling nurse or whatever, and it was a nice little time. It was in Biloxi, you know what I mean? It was kind of by the beach area and all that other good stuff. So
I'm so sorry, you guys. My mom called me.
You're all good. You're all good. You're all good. We went to the story real quick.
Yeah, I was just sharing one of my little drunken stories. So, you know, we're going out to eat or whatever like that, and me and her having a good time. And we had some drinks there. And then we went to this like little concert kind of series, this little like live music band it was having. Went there, had a bunch of drinks there. There was people buying us drinks because all that stuff. They thought we were a couple, and we kind of were because hell, I flew down there to see her. So, I mean, but I wasn't one of those dudes that were like, because I came this far to see you, that we gotta fuck and we gotta do this. I'm like, nah, let's just have a good time. I'm trying to enjoy the city, all this other good stuff. So, plus I got no place to be. Let me drink as much as possible. So we having drinks at the live music event. Afterwards, we go to this other bar and we having some more drinks, and shit starting to catch up with me. I'm just like, oh shit, like I didn't know I've been drinking this much. So I'm whipped in front of a stranger, and I'm still drinking like this. So I had to try to catch myself. So I felt myself wanting to throw up. So I told her, I was like, hey, babes, I'm about to hit the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. She's like, oh, I'm going to the bathroom too. Let me walk with you. I'm like, shit, because it was coming up, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I didn't want to throw up in front of her. So I did some bullshit where I was just like, yo, look over there. And she like actually looked over there and I kind of like peeked for a second. She was like, what's that? I was like, oh, this coughing and stuff. And she was like, no, what's wrong? I was like, no, I'm good. And I forgot, I did some other bullet. Somebody else did some dumb shit, which distracted her. And then I just finally just let it all out.
Yeah.
And I don't think that she caught me, but I mean, it was a simple little bullet, but I just didn't want to throw up in front of her. You know what I'm saying? And that makes me think of another drunken story. This will be a quick one. It's New Year's Eve. I'm downtown Charleston, having some drinks. I'm getting lit. I meet this girl. And me and her start vibing. It was all cool. It was good. I live right around the corner from the bar, so it was fine. So at the end of the night, I'm like, hey, babes, shoot, if you're driving, you could just drop me off, you know what I'm saying, in front of the house or whatever. You know, actually, she offered me the ride. I didn't ask for it. She offered. So long story short, we get in front of the house. I, make my move. I kiss her. But then I start feeling that tingly feeling, you know what I'm saying? And so I damn throw up on her in her car, and I tried to open the door and throw, and that was embarrassing as fuck. So that was my embarrassing drunken story. New Year's Eve, I found a girl that was cool, kissed her, and immediately threw the fuck up.
So my first question, because there's a lot for that.
Yeah, I know.
I'm dead.
Did y'all talk after that?
Hell no. The look on her face when I was throwing up, the look on her face was priceless. It was just like, I know this motherfucker just did. And she was just, I was like, oh no, I got you. So I actually went in the house, got like a towel or something, and trying to help clean up a little bit. But yeah, it was no chance after that shit, bro. No chance. No chance.
None.
Yo, that's tough.
And I just want the audience to know that I am a professional trained drinker. But it was just something that just didn't mix. I don't know if it was her lipstick or it just that was embarrassing as fuck.
Not the lipstick, right?
Hey, it had to be something. I had to blame something. You know
I
what
got
I'm
you.
saying?
It's
so
the professional drinker to me.
I have to give myself the bumps.
I feel that.
All right.
So listen. So we talked about relationships a little bit. We talked about family. So I want to know, have you been on a lot of dates? I feel like since you was in that 10-year relationship, you haven't been on that many dates. And if you have, that's going to lead to my next question.
I actually haven't been on any particular date, or what is a date these days anyways?
I mean, these days, I feel like honestly a date these days is somebody picking you up, going to the best jerk chicken spot, you know what I'm saying, and just kind of going from there. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I haven't. Okay, then I haven't been on a date then.
Okay, all right. No movies, no, let me take you out to dinner and a movie.
The thing is, the last person that I went out to go eat with, I wouldn't even have considered it a date, even though I had met this person off the app. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have considered it as a date, more so like a link up because we already knew each other based off of an app, you know?
I got you.
And he paid for the dinner. He was cool as fuck. You know, we still keep in touch till this day, but I wouldn't technically consider it as a date, like, cause
okay. So you won't have a worst date experience then?
I've actually kind of did have a worst date experience, like in my younger days, you know, before I even first started like getting a boyfriend or anything like that. I remember my cousin having to set up a blind date with her coworker's son.
Hey, yeah.
I'm pouring up for this one.
So I did that kind of blind date before, and I just felt like, I mean, maybe because I was just still younger, you know, but like I felt like that was kind of the worst experience, because more so he was really, like, now that I think about it, he was really trying to be a gentleman, but like I wasn't feeling it.
Oh, damn.
The pain.
I think we've all been there as men,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
Me at the waist and stuff like that. Like, yeah, no, thank you.
That's tough.
Take one for the team.
That's real tough. So listen, so
I'm
you
just
mentioned
telling the truth. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I've had experiences where, like, I've hung out with people, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I feel like some things kind of do rub me the wrong way. Like, you know, I'm a smoker, and you don't show up with weed, so you want to smoke my weed. Like, what are we doing?
She ain't had no red flags. That sounds like a red flag.
I still want to see the best of people. Just because they didn't bring their own weed doesn't mean they didn't bring me, like, you know, a snack or a drink, or, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so listen, I'm calling bullshit on that one, because if it's one thing that you're gonna call a red flag on and walk away, it's gonna be a motherfucker coming over there like, can I get some of your weed?
Right.
not even can I get some of your weed? It's just more so like, because I'm already a smoker. Y'all know what time it is. You with me? Y'all know what time it is. It's time to smoke. We always smoking. So it's just kind of odd, the simple fact that you finna come hang out with a female that smokes and you smoke, but you don't bring no weed. That's crazy.
Yeah. You pass from the blunt don't ever make it back, you know what I mean? It's just y'all two. This motherfucker be in the middle of a story, just, yeah, you remember I told you know what? And you looking at him like, motherfucker, you don't pass it.
That's crazy to me. Hey, but if you bring me some blunt wraps, okay, I might take it. You know what I'm saying? You brought me some wraps to smoke.
I got you. At least contribute to it.
Still smoking my weed.
I'm done.
Yo, that's crazy.
Not you see me saying I don't know them folks. I'm dying. So listen, so could you date a guy that doesn't smoke at all?
I can.
Really? I thought the answer was definitely going to be no for that.
No,
I swear, I thought it was a no.
I can definitely, because I also respect people's boundaries. You know what I'm saying? It's not because you smoke that I like you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that doesn't bother me. I used to not drink, and people would be drinking around me all the time.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
speaking of that, I don't
think it would bother me. Just please respect that I do smoke, and when it's time for me to go smoke, don't rush me.
Right.
Like,
get off me. Right. Like, get off me. Let me do my thing.
Let you enjoy your high. That's typically the, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The mantra.
Exactly.
Gotta enjoy.
Speaking of that, you got to tell me if this is true. You've been drinking. You see me's been drinking. She's in the comments.
I've been drinking watermelon.
There we go. So somebody told me this before. I never got to experience it, and we don't fuck with each other no more. They smoke heavy, right? And they said that the best sex is when you actually have a blunt in rotation at the same time.
No, that's not.
Okay.
No.
It's the quick no for me.
Yeah,
I'm crying.
I wouldn't want you to be ashing on my booty. What the fuck?
Yo.
Passing the butt while you hitting
it. I give her that. That's a good one.
I'm crying.
I'm
Yeah.
dead as fuck.
She deadass told me that this was, a while back. She said the best sex she ever had was while they were smoking. She would hit it, give it down
Honestly,
the hill.
I've heard the best sex to have is when the nigga is on some perks. That's
Really?
what I heard, but I don't do drugs, so.
Right. I can only imagine a
a
motherfucker on some shit like that. They probably fuck for years. Literally.
Y'all ever heard of Molly
bro.
parties? When they have the little lotion parties,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can fuck forever off some Mollies.
Right, I believe it.
Before.
I believe it.
Hold on, you ain't just breeze past that one.
Go ahead,
You've
go ahead,
had
go
that happen before? What parties have you
I
been
never
to?
popped no Mollies, but of course I fucked while he was on Mollies. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So,
okay, all right.
It just be for hours type shit.
I got you. At some point, you was like, "Damn, are we done?"
I don't know. Are we?
I can't.
The wordplay, you did warn me about that.
Telling you, her words. Yo, she had something that was so deep, but it wasn't even deep. If I could find the song, I would tell you.
What song?
But, no, I don't even want to go there. But let me find it. Let me just find it. Anyway, that shit was so
Every
deep,
time
bro.
I leave, she begs for me to stay.
Had me like, you dangerous, yo. Like, I'm scared of you. I'm scared of Cat, dead ass.
Word.
Oh, he talking about the pound cake.
Yeah, that's what it was. Pound cake. by Drake.
Cheers to pound cake.
That damn Drake, boy.
Dead ass.
Listen, I don't know if I have any more questions for you. I think this was awesome, and I appreciate you coming on and spending like a good hour with me. I hope we can do this so many more times.
Anytime, honestly. This was a great time.
Might have to have a panel with you when you see me.
Yeah.
Not the panel.
Yeah.
They're gonna go against us.
So listen, what we're gonna end up doing when you see me very, very soon. One of the next episodes is gonna be what did you call it?
I know you see me after dark.
You see me after dark.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be
you don't see her after dark, all right, baby. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, it's gonna be a red light special. So
there you go.
That's gonna be one of the episodes upcoming. So definitely make sure you tune in for that. But before it's the smoke we want.
Yeah.
So before you leave, I want you to tell people where they can find you. If you got any messages for anybody out here, what would you say? But definitely shout yourself out.
Like Tupac said, what? He said, "Fuck all you hoes." That's my message for everyone.
That's your message for everyone. I feel it. So where can people find you?
Y'all can find me on IG at your favorite cat. On tag at crybabycat. And sometimes on Mimi at catfishing with a K.
Catfishing with the K. Catfishing with the K. Now, more importantly, if people want to come and get this nice merch from you, what do they need to do?
Y'all already know, hookedbycat.com. HOOKED by cat with a K.com.
Okay. I love it. We're going to make sure that goes in the bio too, in the description.
And
so
definitely
people check it
with
out.
the lashes, Island Baby Lashes, use discount code BABYCAT for 20% off. Island Baby Cat.
Damn, I didn't know that. If y'all watching, make sure you go ahead and screenshot that. Okay, that's what's up. Make sure you give me that information too. We'll make sure it goes in the description for
Definitely.
Absolutely. Well, listen, I appreciate you. You're one of my favorite people. Thank you for sitting down with me. I couldn't ask for a better day with the guests that we've had today. So I really appreciate it. You're a solid one for real. So
I appreciate you guys for having me. Thank you guys.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been a
One last shot before we go.
I mean, fuck it.
Hey,
might as well.
this right here is to liquid courage.
Look, I like what she did there. I like what she did there.
She's a
To liquid
player.
I like what
courage.
she did there. You want some too?
Yes, sir.
Hang on, don't wait. Slow down.
Wait.
Oh, it's to slow down. I told y'all I drink like a fish.
Right.
It's the double
Right.
red cups for me.
Salute,
I mean,
salute.
You know we got to get it in. Yeah, I'm done drinking after today.
No throwing up this time. I'm not throwing up this time.
up.
Don't
just
throw
so
up.
y'all
Make
know.
sure you drink some water.
Just so y'all know. I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good.
We good. All right, we're gonna let you get up out of here. We're gonna be back with another episode very, very soon. Thank you to the sponsors, Anchor. We wouldn't be able to do this without the app. We're on every single platform, and then definitely a big shout out to Wild Turkey, their sponsor that picked us up. Gonna get a bottle of it soon. We'll have it on the episode so y'all can see what it's like to drink some Wild Turkey. But get out of here. So appreciate you. Peace.
Hey,
She was getting out of here quick.
finish that blunt.
You see me